following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
Welcome into Mornings on Main Street. You can see the traffic this morning. The weather is raining outside. It's not pretty, but hey, we're not in January anymore, so let's look at the positive of this. It's going to get cold out here in the next few days. So, look, I get it. February, I understand that. I can't stand cold weather, but at the same time, we're out of January. So welcome into Mornings on Main Street. Another fun show planned for you today. That was your T-Dot SmartWay camera looking at downtown Nashville as the road. Your commute this morning is going to be a little rough. That's okay, though. We'll be good. We got you here until 8 o'clock this morning. A lot of fun and cool stuff that's going on. So welcome aboard, my friends, to do this. Today's Groundhog's Day, February the 2nd, 2022. And we're going to show you what Puxatawny Phil did here in just a moment. He's already done his job and probably gone back to sleep, which is something the intern likes to do every morning, too. So, intern, good morning to you, buddy.
Hey, Joe. How's it going, man?
Good. Where are you today?
Dungeon again once more.
Have you washed that shirt?
No.
Okay.
Never. Wait, wash.
Yeah. It's where you throw it outside. Like today's a good day to wash because you just throw it outside.
Right.
You spray with Febreze. You let the rain hit it, and then you bring it back in.
I always thought it was like Groundhog Day once a year.
No. Do you know what Groundhog Day? Do you know the purpose of Groundhog Day?
Absolutely. He gives more winter. Or
I don't know. I'm just telling you right now. I don't know, but people lose their mind over this. We're going to play something out real quick this morning to get you off and going. In case you missed, this is going to be the video from WGN in Chicago. But this is going to be the guy talking about Phil's prognosis. I don't know what he did, if he saw himself or not. Usually when I see myself, I get back in the shower. All right, so here we go.
But when I got here and I looked out, I'm going to tell you, this is the largest midweek crowd in the history of Groundhog Day. To steal a line from Woodstock, you people have proven something to the world. That 10,000 or more people can get together at 3 o'clock in the morning and have fun and music and nothing but fun and music, and we God bless you for it.
Yes.
My job here is really minor. The center of attention is Phil and the handler. We're going to get to that really here very shortly. I have in my hand a cane that's been passed down to me for more than 100 years that Phil himself whittled with his
So evidently
teeth.
he's got a stick he's going to beat the groundhog with.
This cane, I hold it in my hand.
He's like, we better get summered.
You see the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray?
I did not, but those top hats that they're all wearing,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
That you and your little friend down in Chattanooga should do that when you go out for Halloween.
Just every day.
People here from around the world. London, Switzerland, Germany.
Okay, let me off try to fast forward this guy here. I thought he would go right out the gate.
And every state
Oh, we got a wide shot now.
here. I can guarantee
Look at that crowd.
Oh my gosh. Must be a slow wind day at work.
So what I want to do is I want you to give a toast to the world because you're on TV
Look at those.
right now.
You know, that's be fun. You know,
Australia.
once a year it'd be fun to go see you do that, but they camped out all last night.
Yep.
We repeat after
By the way,
me.
when they pull the groundhog out, he looks like me in college after a night out of drinking. And now I get woken up to go to football workouts at 6 in the morning.
We love Phil! We love Phil! We love Phil! We love Phil!
All right, let's do
The
this.
They bought their own top hats.
They did.
May we all live long. like Phil. All right, let's get him out.
Let's get this out. Let's get him out.
Give me the jam, Phil.
This is me every time I go out in public right here. Please bite him.
Hello, Phil.
I've never actually seen this. Hope he changed the locks on.
He's
him.
like, he's like, hey guys, y'all got it. He's like, don't you have weather people?
Or he comes out and just has a water bottle and just firing at people.
Like champagne, like summer.
Is he there all year long in that thing? Oh, he bit him. Or where's he getting off of? He's like, okay, dude, hold him up.
Make Simba.
Oh, that is fantastic. I had no idea that's how it went down.
He's like, check for your shadow.
Feels like you let go of me for 1 second, I'm biting your neck. So they put him down. He sees his shadow.
We have with us 2 scrolls that have been prepared.
How does he let him know?
There we go.
Spring,
He's letting him know.
one is winter.
I think he puts it on his Facebook
Are
page.
you ready to find out?
Is it like the little LeBron James to Miami?
Yeah. Look at these dudes.
So many top hats.
You see his
Kelly,
shadow?
help me out. Put your hand on the cane with me.
Somebody's whispering, I have the over on the sun, so.
Please bite his nose. Feels like, look, can you believe
We
this?
got a prediction.
These bozos.
Are you ready?
He goes, scroll, scroll, scroll.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Today, 2/2/22.
It's gonna take
Welcome to
forever to do
Muncie
this.
County to celebrate Groundhog Day.
This is how I order my
The
food.
136th
Cracker Barrel.
annual trek
Bring your own
of
menu.
the Punxsutawney
Scroll
Groundhog
it out, pull
Club.
it down.
Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers,
Yeah.
the prognosticator of all prognosticators.
Look at the groundhog.
That's fantastic.
Held high
He
to
is
see,
chilling, man.
He's mean mugging somebody.
followers had returned with glee. Placing Phil on top of the stump, wearing Groundhog Eves, he directed the
What a
president
great thing.
Chuck
What a great
Bundy
tradition to keep
in
this
the inner
going.
circle to his prediction scroll that reads,
So what is he? Are we going to find out what he did?
has been bleak
I think they're just going to drag it out.
and bereaved of hope.
I do the
Yet
same
winter
thing.
is just another step in the cycle of life. As I look over the faces of the true believers from around the world,
Okay, get to it, pal.
Yeah, come on.
This guy looks like he teaches driver's ed at Watertown.
I can't wait for the groundhog to
I
start trying to get out of that
bask
guy's
in the
hands.
warmth of your hearts.
How do you get a groundhog to chill like
I
that?
couldn't
It's Phil, man.
imagine
And he's looking
a
around.
better fate. With my shadow I have cast, than a long, lustrous 6 more weeks of winter.
Well, there you have it, folks. After
6 more weeks of
after
winter.
having
There we have it.
clouds for most of the night, we
Get rid of
did
this
see a
guy here.
sunrise.
Hey, pal, thanks for
And
nothing. All right, there you go.
that
All right, 6 more
means
weeks of winter. Are
Phil
you
saw
excited for that?
his shadow more time.
Okay, there you go. It's
There
gone.
it is.
All right, let's get to the real headlines around here in Middle Tennessee with your latest edition of the Main Street Nashville edition that came out. I got to get back to the main page. Sorry about that.
Little sneak peek.
Yeah, the comic strip tease coming your way. By the way, Max Winitz from Blood Assurance going to join us at 7:15. Jason Michaels, the magician, at 7:30. And our brand new segment will unveil today, Cooking for Dummies with a Big Dummy. That's, you know who that is, me. Today, we'll have that coming your way at 7:40. A lot of fun, too, as well. All right, last night, Justin, the Metro Council approved license plate readers for you. Also approved $20 million for Small Business Recovery Fund.
Nice.
Vivian Jones with a nice detailed story that you can read today in the Main Street Nashville edition that's going on. I thought of you, intern, when I saw this. Vanderbilt receives $3 million for new astronomy program. You spend most of your day daydreaming, so I went looking up. So I think you could do this.
When I heard Vanderbilt and then astronomy, I thought you were going to give me a compliment. How silly of me.
Not at all. Because Vanderbilt will not take your 7 on the ACT to get in, but
they like heart. They like heart, and I got a lot of
$3 million to launch a cutting-edge astronomy graduate program with Vanderbilt's physics, math, and astronomy curricula.
I wonder who just dropped $3 million on astronomy. What a life!
I'll tell you who's not me.
Yeah,
because I would not do that. There's no way I could do all that.
Right.
So that's $3 million. So intern, maybe you could get your degree doing that.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Well, hey,
all right.
Anything's possible.
Let's move down here. A very cool, and it's kind of a somber story. Tyler Head 5K keeps community remembering. The Tyler Head 5K will be resurrected this year after a year off for COVID on Saturday morning. Family, friends, walkers, runners, encouragers will gather at Travis Price Pavilion in Springfield to honor this young man who was tragically killed in a car accident 10 years ago. And it comes together to honor him and the community. So he'll be back this weekend. So a nice story about Joe rushing there on that very cool 5K that's happening in Springfield this weekend. All right, so intern, when you leave here some mornings, look, teacher shortage briefly moves Dixon schools to virtual learning. I'd like to see you sign up to be a substitute.
All right, I'll do it. As long as the money is for free, because I love volunteering.
What's the first thing you would say if you walk into a junior history class? What would you say? Junior high school? No, high school class, juniors history.
I would say, all right. I don't know, man. You take roll first, right? Is that what you do?
I don't know.
Everybody here?
No, I'd walk in and say a word, and it's over.
You treat it like jail, like you can't
say a word. Not up in here. Like not up in here. I love this national banner 60 years ago. Get the front page of the banner. We all love history. Look, this is so cool. The Municipal Auditorium in downtown Nashville being built, adding the main beam on this day 60 years ago on the front page of the paper to the Municipal Auditorium. Let me ask something, intern. Yep. How much do you think it costs? You ever been in the Municipal Auditorium?
I do.
How much do you think it costs to build that place?
$50,000.
Come on.
Back then?
Yeah, back then.
Yeah.
$50,000.
Or a nickel? I don't know.
$5 million. The photo shows the first curved brace with aluminum dome hoisted into place as the worker directed the placing of the big beam. $5 million.
Insane.
I saw the best concert ever in the history of the world that place in February 1984 when Van Halen came to town.
Nice.
You ever been to a concert there?
No, I don't believe I have, actually. I've been to the Ryman Grand Ole Opry, but not that one.
Okay, well,
it's on the list.
Okay, it's a very. Oh, I want to show you this too. We go back over one more second. I'm sorry about this.
It's just
It's this date in history. I want to show you this guy here. All right.
Yes.
And his dogs. And the story about this guy here is fantastic. Gunnar Kassan posed with his original dog team when he drove through a blinding blizzard to Nome, Alaska to deliver a diphtheria serum to save the town from being wiped out by the disease. In 1925, his lead dog, Balto, shown in the top row, second from left. There, look at this dude.
Oh, that's Balto.
Oh, yes.
Like, when are we done with this so we can run?
Balto led the team through blizzard conditions so severe that Kassan could not even see his lead dog. Oh my dude saved a town.
I mean, the guy's name's Gunnar. What a name.
Gunnar Kassan. I guess I'm saying that correctly. And his dog is Balto. You think your dog is bad? This dog is bad. Look at these guys, man.
There's a cartoon that they made off of that, Balto.
Did they really?
Yeah. Like whole series.
You, for once, finally came through for me in the show.
Contributing.
I'm not having to carry the show the whole time, so thank you. That's fantastic.
Well, just for today. Don't.
All right, so New York Times buys a viral world game Wordle for 7 figures. If you don't know what Wordle is, here's the article and read about it. It's a popular word game that you get no hints or clues. You get 6 chances to figure out a 5-word Wordle that goes on. And people have lost their mind over this. You get 1 chance to play a day. That's what we need to come up with, some kind of cool game, sell it, retire.
Yeah. That was kind of like the trivia thing they used to do, right? Like once every night at 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's something like that. Yeah. I forget what that was, like pop culture trivia or something that goes on.
What happened to that?
I don't know. Look into it. Nashville Predators back in the ice last night. They beat Vancouver Canucks 4-2. Big win for them last night on the home ice. All right, we're running a little bit behind this morning because we showed you the Punxsutawney Phil, how he is going to saw a shadow, 6 more weeks of winter, and so all that. Our girl, Devin O'Day, don't forget, 11 o'clock today, Main Street Today with Devin. Fun show, food, pop culture, entertainment. She's the absolute best. We love Devin. She's our big sister. And Intern, you'll be part of that show today, won't you?
Yes, I will be on the show live.
Okay, here we go. Let's get the comic strip tease for you this morning. Right. Playing the role, this is Blondie. Playing the role of Dagwood is myself. I am Bob Hope, and Intern is Blondie, and you're doing the voice of?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Hey, honey, come quick. Breaking news on Punxsutawney Phil.
Did he see a shadow?
Not yet, but the Punxsutawney bigwigs are apologizing for a Phil tweet that was anti-winter.
Oh, my.
SOB. And you can see it all on Phil's reality show. Stay tuned. Phil's the last one I thought would go Hollywood.
It'll be okay, dear.
Oh, goodness. All right.
Send me voices to do, everyone. I need new ones, new ideas.
All right. Yeah, send Intern voices. Bob Hope today was kicking it on it. All right, second break, come back. Max Winitz from Blood Assurance is going to join us. We're going to tell you how amazing it is to have Blood Assurance in our community with a special thing they're happening on Thursday, and also the critical need for blood and blood donations around Middle Tennessee. And Blood Assurance does a fantastic job of doing that. Max Winitz joins us next. Talk more about it. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
And they've got an e-reader, which is just, for people like me, I have grown up with a newspaper holding it in my hand. I really like that experience. But the e-reader or the press reader that Main Street has, you get to see a front page. You get to see the business stocks. You get to see all of that. But if you see a photo and it's got a little icon on the bottom, when you see that icon, that means there's a gallery there.
I love writing and journalism just on its own, and I think I learned that during the pandemic because I was covering all kinds of non-sports related things and still having fun with it, still finding out a lot of great stories. But when you can combine something I'm already interested in, have a lot of knowledge about in sports, I feel like I'm really able to combine two of my passions at the same time, and that's really rewarding for me.
I-40 west of town. Or I-65. I don't know where I am. All right, welcome to Main Street. Big event happening Thursday out in Hermitage that I'm humbled to be a part of. The opening of a brand new Blood Assurance brick and mortar store. With that, let's bring in Max Winitz from Blood Assurance. We love Max having on the show. We love Blood Assurance in Middle Tennessee. Max, how are you, buddy?
I have a bone to pick with you. I'd be better if Punxsutawney Phil wasn't above me in your rundown this morning. So yeah, I'm a little disturbed by that. I'll blame the intern for that. And I'll also blame the intern. You said all he does is daydream. It took me how long to get a link for this show?
I think about 36 hours.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Glad to see both of you guys. Things are going great, and yeah, thanks for the plug for tomorrow's event in Hermitage.
Well, here it is. The intern's leaving you a note. He says he's sorry for that, Max.
Okay.
I got our consultant sent me a note this morning and says, you better do nothing but hard news and Puxatawny Phil. So I threw my phone away. Max,
Can I just add one more thing that's not blood assurance related?
Sure.
I noticed, I don't know if you did this intentionally, but I noticed in your impression during the comic that it was an impression of somebody that we know, who was both who was our boss at one time. That's as far as I'll go on that one. But it sounded very, very similar to the impression you usually do of this person.
That our former boss sounded like Bob Hope, and you are absolutely correct. If we could write a book on that man, my goodness, there'd be two people laughing, you and me, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's weird. We had this weird connection. For those that know, Max has a boss, a former boss, the same boss that I used to have, and then we kind of got together and talked about it and laughed for a while about that. So good. All right, so Max, so tomorrow, Blood Assurance opening a brand new place in Hermitage. This is number 7 around Middle Tennessee.
Number 6. We do have a 7th in the works opening up sometime in the next couple of months in Bellevue. So Hermitage is number 6.
All right. So having a brick and mortar like this, what's the biggest benefit for Blood Assurance for you guys having something like this?
Sure. Well, for our donors, it provides a really comfortable atmosphere versus a bloodmobile. You walk in the door, you get to sit in a comfortable interview room to go through a Q&A with one of our phlebotomists, and then you'll go into the a really, really comfortable chair to donate blood. Other than that, we are opening these facilities in areas that we have hospitals. In this case, with Hermitage, TriStar Summit is right there. That's a hospital we supply to. Down in Cool Springs, which we opened last year, Williamson Medical Center, we supply to them. So we try to open brick and mortar facilities in close proximity to the hospitals we supply blood to.
And again, I'll give my testimony that I'm scared of needles, but by the time I got in, gave blood and gave out, and got out of there, it was, I felt like I didn't do anything. It's that easy and that simple. And I got to give a shout out to the staff and the nurses. You guys are fantastic, Max.
Yeah, easiest way in the world to make a difference in somebody's life. And you know, you're a perfect example of somebody going into it. And I hope you don't mind me saying this, somebody going into it a little bit, I don't want to say fearful, but I know it had been a long time since you had done it, but you can explain just how easy of a process it is and how good you felt afterwards. And that's part of the reason why we decided to ask you to, MC our ribbon cutting tomorrow. You're Big Joe, but you got a big heart. So we're excited to have you MC that event.
You're going to make me cry, Max. It's only 7:22 in the morning. You can't do that to me. I tell people all the time, Max, when they got businesses and nonprofits, how crucial a website is. And the Blood Assurance website is perfect for directing you where you need to go, how you could donate, the location that you have. So kudos to your web team and let them know that what a fantastic website. Yeah,
it's so easy for those for your listeners, your viewers who haven't been to the website yet. Bloodassurance.org/schedule. That is the easiest way to schedule an appointment at any of our mobile blood drives or our brick and mortar facilities. You just plug in your zip code, the date you want to give, and the nearest blood drives, donation centers to that zip code will pop up on your screen. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, where we have our brick and mortar facilities other than Hermitage and Cool Springs, which I've already mentioned, here in Middle Tennessee, Columbia, Cookeville, Clarksville, Tullahoma, and am I missing one more, Joe? Cookeville, Columbia, Clarksville, Tullahoma. I feel like I'm missing one. Cool Springs, Hermitage. Is that 6?
That's 6. You got it.
Okay. All right. It's early. Sorry.
It is. Are we still in a critical supply or shortage for blood right now again?
Yeah, it's not ending anytime soon, unfortunately. In fact, yesterday we had a trauma take place somewhere in our service area, and there is a huge demand right now for A positive blood. So if you are an A positive donor, we need you stat. So please sign up to schedule your appointment. And of course, we're always in need of just about every other type of blood. Type O is certainly in demand. We need type O donors. The inclement weather, the snowstorms we've had over the past several weeks, along with the uptick in COVID cases, has really created sort of this perfect storm. We've had so many blood drives canceled. We've had a large number of no-shows, people who have scheduled appointments who have just not shown up for, a variety of reasons. So yeah, the blood supply remains critically low as of yesterday. In fact, let me look real quick. Don't have our numbers yet today, but as of yesterday, we had less than a 2-day supply of most blood types. So we really need this community to step up.
That's amazing. And also something you guys do too is sign up for the text alerts, and you send them where's a blood drive that's going on somewhere close to you in the area. And you guys do that really well. Some companies take advantage of having your phone number and they'll text you 1,000 times. You guys do it perfectly, just letting us know every once in a while where there's a blood drive in the area, if we need to stop by and do that. So again, tell your text team that they're doing a fantastic job with that.
Great. Yeah. We try to keep everybody in the loop. We try to notify everybody when it's their time to donate blood. Like if you donated whole blood 2 months ago, you may receive a text saying, okay, you're due to donate again now. I will say right now, the incentive being offered, we're giving away, it's like a Valentine's Day themed t-shirt. It's red. I think it says something about heartthrob on it, but it's really neat. Also, I do want to mention that if you donate at our Hermitage facility, 4686 Lebanon Pike, tomorrow's the last day, but you will be entered into a drawing to win tickets to the upcoming Stadium Series hockey game at Nissan, featuring the Preds and the Lightning. So we actually have 8 tickets. We're giving away 2 tickets to one person. So we're giving away, 4 sets of tickets for lucky donors who have donated with us since, I believe it was January 25th up until tomorrow.
Nice. Well done. Tomorrow's event, the opening in Hermitage, open to the public, correct?
Correct. 11 a.m., 4686 Lebanon Pike. Refreshments, Joe Dubin. I mean, perfect combination.
What more do you need, right?
Exactly.
And it's free. I should start charging people for come out and see me. Max, again, thank you. I know it's early morning. You do a great job. You work nonstop. Thank you for this. We'll see you tomorrow. And again, the open invitation is always there to anytime you need anything for blood assurance to get the word out. Just let us know, buddy.
Appreciate it as always. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Intern, good to see you too, my friend. Take care.
All right, thank you. It's Max Winitz from Blood Assurance. They've come into our community and done such a great job. Intern and I did a story back last fall about a wife of a sheriff's deputy or detective in Williamson County who's battling cancer, and they set up a nice blood drive one day, and there's so many people came out to donate, and Blood Assurance was a big part of all that. So we're really pleased that they're in our community. All right, we'll take a break, come back. The magician, Jason Michaels, joins us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Every year, it costs Tennessee more than $15 million to clean up roadside litter. It's time to keep your trash to yourself and our roadways clear, because nobody trashes Tennessee.
It was just a few drinks. I'm good. I thought it was good.
After every game, we always have a few. It's no big deal. It was no big deal.
Hey, I can hold my liquor. thought I could hold my liquor.
Is your roof in need of repairs? Maybe it's time for a full roof replacement. If so, choose Middle Tennessee's #1 rated roofer. Tim Leeper Roofing has provided the Nashville area with outstanding residential and commercial services for nearly 2 decades. And with hundreds of 5-star reviews, Tim Leeper Roofing has satisfied thousands of homeowners. To schedule a free and honest estimate, find us online at timleeperroofing.com.
Parkway, this is Johnson Pike. I don't know, maybe it's the camp. You guys are flying this morning. Slow down. Is that the part right there where they just repaved that because that's where the road was crumbling apart and gravel was flying everywhere. So be careful on that, my friends. All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Thank you, Max Winitz, for letting us know about blood assurance. And as we do every day this week at 7:30 on Wednesday, let's bring in Jason Michaels, our buddy, our pal, our confidant, the magician, who blows not only our minds, but the viewers' minds as well. Jason, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How's it going?
Most well. This is the intern's favorite segment of the week.
Yes, I love that. That's well, you know what? It's mine too. So,
Jason, you don't have to lie to us. We're good. Hey, how the show's going?
We had a great show. We had a sellout show this last Saturday. There was a group of about 10 or 12 folks who were celebrating a 60th birthday party, and they wanted to do something fun. So everybody bought tickets to the show, and it was just a big group of folks who, so in addition to seeing, a great show of magic and comedy, it was kind of a party atmosphere because a lot of people knew each other, and it was just super fun. And then they had cake afterwards in the lobby, and it was a good time. And I thought it was a pretty great idea. It's like, having want to celebrate something special, do something really unique, and seeing a magic show is a pretty unique thing. So
hey, I want to do something on a Saturday night where the intern and I come to the show, and we start heckling you, and you make the intern disappear.
Okay. Okay. All right. I like the old sawing through somebody trick, but don't put them back together. Is that what we're doing?
And then I appear out of a box.
Something crazy that people are like, oh my God, we're not saying a word, honey. Keep your mouth shut the whole time.
That's
Jason,
right. And we'll use that to promote the show. We'll put that all over online.
Excellent. What do you got this week?
So I've got something. Again, just so you know, this is the magic studio where I am, and I've got my table here with a deck of cards. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start shuffling this deck of cards. First off, let me show you the deck of cards so that you understand that it is a deck of cards that has been mixed. I've mixed these cards up. I think they're pretty well mixed, but I am going to shuffle the cards as well. And I will shuffle the cards. I will give the cards some cuts. And Joe, here's the deal. You tell me when you want me to stop shuffling. There's no pressure. I'm not gonna, it's on your, and I'll shuffle a couple of different ways.
Okay.
So whenever you want, you just tell me when.
Do you get your nails done? Do you have a pedicure?
You know what? I know a lot of people who do that, but I do not. Although, since my job is working with my hands, I probably should.
It's pretty cool. Stop.
Oh, all right there. All right. So here's the deal. Cards are on the table. I am going to pick up and look at the cards. Now, I tell you what I'm going to do, though. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to place it right here in the deck. And I think that's going to make all the difference in the world. So all you have to remember is that I moved one card, and now I'm going to go looking for a specific card that I will refer to as a prediction card. Something that I think is going to happen. Okay, now that's funny. It's all the way at the very bottom. This card right here is my prediction card. It's going on the table right there. And all right, and I'll place the cards on the table again. Now, this is what you need to keep in mind. I shuffled the cards, and I shuffled multiple times in a couple of different ways until you told me to stop. And that's great. So the cards are in the order that you dictated, after some cuts, after some shuffles. Now, there are two things that identify a playing card. So there is, and I'm going to start dealing some cards on the table. The two things that identify a playing card are the value of the card, whether it's an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And then there is the suit of the card. And there's 4 suits of the clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. Again, Joe, I'm dealing, you tell me to stop anytime you like.
Stop.
All right, we're going to stop right there. The rest of the cards just kind of get set aside. Now, I'm going to show you this situation. This is our prediction card, and this is the stack of cards that I dealt onto the table. Now, as I mentioned a moment ago, two things that identify a card. There is the value of the card, and then there is the suit of the card. So we have two stacks. We have one stack for value, and then we have one stack for suit. So if my prediction is correct here, the value of that card, my prediction says that the value of the card should be a 4. Okay, so if the prediction is correct, considering all the shuffles and cuts that we did, and you saying stop whenever you wanted to, it should be a 4. If the suit is correct, the suit should be a club. So if the prediction is correct, this card, this prediction should be a 4 of clubs. What do you think the chances are, Joe?
None. There's no.
Please no.
What? Oh, come on.
I mean, that's serious. I mean, Jason, come on.
Come on, man. I tell you, I'm going to tell you what, this is one of my, I've been doing, so the Magic community is really interesting. Like, there are a lot of people who love Magic, but the community is small because everybody ends up knowing each other, even from different parts of the country, because we go to the same meetings and conventions and stuff like this. I learned this trick from a magician early in my career, and I've been doing this for a very long time now, and I've been performing this trick for I don't know, 20-25 years, and it's just a beautiful piece. It's like a beautiful little mystery that just kind of gets in your head and messes with you.
I'll say.
Oh, I mean, I'm sitting there, and the intern, mutters out, "No way," and I'm thinking, no, there's just no.
It just isn't. He was so positive about it too.
And then we dictated. I mean, I dictated when you should stop shuffling, and then when you should cut the deck, and all that other stuff.
Yeah, it's true, and it is literally as fair as it appears. What's interesting is that so many people believe that magicians never share magic with other people as far as how the tricks are done, and it is true that you can't walk up to a magician after a show and say, "Well, how'd you do that?" Because that's not that's not how it works. But literally, these magic groups, and I'm a member of a group called the Nashville Magic Club, which meets once a month in Nashville. And it is true that all these magicians get together and we exchange ideas, and that's how magic grows. Even magic is, you could argue that magic is thousands of years old, but the magic that we know, like this type of stuff, close-up, interactive type stuff, this is several hundred years old, playing cards and coins and things like that. And what's so cool about the magic community is that we actually literally teach each other, and we learn from each other, and we give each other ideas on how to make our magic better. And so, I would just mention this, if we have folks that are watching these segments and they think to themselves, man, I'd love to learn a little magic. The Nashville Magic Club is a great group of magicians to just kind of do a little research and take a look at the internet and see when they meet. And I attend whenever I can. And magic is just a great way to break the ice with people, give people stuff to talk about, show somebody something amazing that makes them feel, good inside. It's just a wonderful hobby.
Or confused.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear a word you said the last 3 minutes.
You're already doing the playback, and you've already got the video.
I'm back. I'm like, no way. That whole thing was like in slow motion to do that. I'm sorry. That is fat. Do you do something like this during your show?
So in my show, I perform. It's what's cool about the show is that I can do this type of close-up magic in the room, but I can also perform larger stage pieces, like things that, like with ropes and different things that occur bigger, because the actual space, we only have 30 people in the showroom. So I can easily get the front row or the second row involved in what's happening, but then we are also doing magic that the people in the back row can easily see. And, I will look, I'm just going to brag just a tiny little bit. We started the show in, I want to say it was in September or October. I don't remember exactly, but the show has received 19 reviews on Google, and every one of them has been a 5-star review. And I'm really proud of that, because the audience really feels like they're seeing something special.
We're sitting on the show here every Wednesday you do this. Man,
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough, because we're going to be talking about this for the next few days. And do you have a show this Saturday?
I do. I have a show this Saturday. Tickets are still available. And it's right in the middle of downtown Nashville. There is parking at the venue. It's very, very easy to find parking. But the website is mysteriesandillusions.com, and that's where all the details are.
Again, man, it's every week to just blow our mind, and we really appreciate you coming on to do this. Because we need to go to the break, because I can't concentrate now. Jason,
that's fair.
We'll blast this segment out for you. We'll put it on YouTube. You can share everywhere, and we'll keep sharing it. We appreciate you coming on each week, my man.
I appreciate you having me. We always have a lot of fun, and I try to plan something that you guys are going to talk about for the rest of the week.
Well, you did very well.
All right, see you, man. Jason Michaels, mysteryandillusions.com is the website. Go see the show. I've seen the show years ago that he's done. It's fantastic. He's only gotten better and better. And you can see this morning what he did to us. I really don't understand.
When he said we can use the stage for larger tricks, like with ropes. What? I gotta go.
But I want him to make you disappear. We can do that. All right, we'll take a break. Come back. We're going to debut a brand new cooking segment on the show. It's called Cooking for Dummies with a Big Dummy. And we're going to make something very basic, and we'll explain the whole setup when we come back. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Welcome to Main Street Nashville. Our newly launched e-edition allows you to read our paper online from anywhere in the world. You are in control of how and when you read or listen. Subscribers can access our e-edition online at mainstreet-nashville.com or on a smartphone or tablet using our Main Street Nashville app. In a browser, today's and all previous issues are available at the click of a button. Main Street Nashville is fully responsive. Click and drag your cursor to move the paper left and right. To see photos and text at a larger scale, double-click on a page. Clicking Print will allow you to print an article or crossword at your convenience. View photo galleries and videos by clicking the icon on an image. Click play on videos once the screen appears. Main Street Nashville's e-edition is a simple, new way to interact with and consume news. Access the full e-edition of Main Street Nashville on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Read whatever you want, whenever you want. If you have any questions, we're here to help. Call us at 615-527-4104 or email us at news@mainstreetnash.com.
Welcome back to the Mornings on Main Street. Live look at the T-Dot Smart Week camera on Broadway Parkway, east of Clarksville 5. You guys doing well this morning. Proud of you as you make your way in to your commute and your job this morning. So please be careful. All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. So we've just started, the intern and I just started a new segment because we were talking one day about cooking. I do not know how to cook, and neither does he. And this is not a joke. I mean, I cannot cook anything. We can microwave, and that's it. So we went out and saw our good friends at Black Diamond Culinary in Cool Springs. It's a cooking school. And so I came up with an idea with the chef there. Her name is Chris. She's simply fantastic and brilliant when it comes to things in the kitchen. And I said, I want you to teach us how to do basic cooking. And she said, absolutely. And I said, I want to make spaghetti. Just basic spaghetti. If my son comes to me and says, hey, I want to make spaghetti with me not having to run down to Shoney's or Fazoli's and get into spaghetti, I can go in the kitchen and do this. So here's our debut segment. Enjoy it. We're going to make basic spaghetti. The segment is called Cooking for Dummies with a Dummy. And we're at Black Diamond Culinary. And here you go.
All right, everybody, welcome into the inaugural episode of Cooking for Dummies with a Dummy. And you can already guess who the dummy is. We're at Black Diamond Culinary in Cool Springs with acclaimed chef Chris, who's going to teach us basic cooking. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
Thanks for helping us do this.
Oh, just my pleasure.
Am I the only ignorant idiot who does not know how to cook?
No, I have a sister who can't boil water.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
I don't know how to boil
and
water.
she has 6 kids. Their husband does all the cooking.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh, you made me feel better already. All right, have a good day. All right, so I've come to you because I do not know how to cook spaghetti. And it blows people's minds. I do not know how to cook spaghetti. So you're going to help me cook basic spaghetti today, right?
Very basic spaghetti. We're going to add a little bit of flavor to it. Very simple. We're going to have beautiful organic pasta. We're going to have tomato sauce in a jar. We're going to add our little touch of onion and garlic, salt, pepper, and about a pound of hamburger meat.
All right, so I go to the store. I go to Publix, okay? And I see all this right here. How do I know I'm buying the right one?
It's whatever your budget will allow.
Okay.
You can get everything from very basic spaghetti to all the way organic and fancy.
Okay, what do you recommend for somebody like me who has no idea what they're doing?
Whatever excites you, whatever you see on the shelf.
Okay.
Whatever spaghetti, because there's different types of spaghetti.
Okay.
There's super fine spaghetti, thin, medium, and thick spaghetti. My husband chooses like thick. I prefer the very fine spaghetti. So it's whatever your preference is.
Okay, so I'll just go with what you got today. Is this thin or thick?
We're right in the middle of the road. We're not too thin and we're not too thick.
Oh, you'd be a good politician.
Yes.
But don't go that way. Is this okay to, so we have how much ground beef?
So we have about a pound of hamburger meat.
Okay.
It's about 85% fat in here. We don't want too much fat. After we cook it up, we're going to drain some of the fat off because it just helps saving all the calories.
That's what the doctor said to me recently. It didn't work. I can't stop eating raw meat. Is this good or bad?
This is really good because it is organic meat.
Oh, is it?
So it's like doing a steak tartare if you want to.
Okay. Is this from a free-range cow?
Yes, it's from a free-range cow.
Does he have
a little
any
bit
friends?
he probably has lots of friends.
Okay. I need to stop doing this. But God, that's so good.
Your audience is going to freak out.
What else do we need?
So we're just going to use just a little bit of olive oil. You can use regular cooking oil, canola oil. It's whatever your health issues allow you to have. Olive oil is one of the best. It's good to get first cold press because it's the very first press of the olives that you're going to get the highest quality. The darker the color of the olive oil, the better the olive oil is.
Goodness, I had no idea I was getting education here. I just thought I was going to throw something in the pan and eat. I've never used olive oil in my life. Is that okay?
That is delicious. You're going to have a nice little flavor. It tastes like a little bit of olives, just really lovely flavors.
Okay. I bought olive oil one time for a bachelor party, but we never used it.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
That's between you and me.
That's how it goes.
All right, so we have also over here.
Salt and pepper. Just keeping the flavors very simple.
Okay, and then this here looks like wasabi?
Garlic.
Oh, garlic.
We have fresh garlic and fresh onion chopped.
Okay, why the garlic? That's vampire stuff, right?
Vampire stuff, and nothing better than having moose breath.
Okay. All right, and then when we're done, we got but any kind of sauce, right?
Any kind of tomato sauce that you like. I like the tomato basil because it gives it a little bit more flavor to your spaghetti, but you can just get plain spaghetti. They have all different kinds of flavor. They have like roasted garlic. They have plain tomato sauce. They have some with onions. They have some with a little bit of peppers in it. So whatever flavor of tomato sauce you prefer to buy at the store, you can get whatever flavor you like.
And this will come in later on, correct?
This will come in at last.
Let me make sure that your spaghetti tastes like, your meat tastes like mine.
Okay.
Not bad. Okay,
So we're good here?
We're good here. We're going to take everything over to the stove and we're going to start cooking up.
All right, we'll see you at the stove. All right, now we moved over to the stove part and the cooking of all this stuff, and I'm really nervous because I don't know what I'm doing. So Chris, what are we doing now?
So right now we've got our water getting ready to heat up to cook our spaghetti. And spaghetti is kind of bland, so it's made with mostly flour, water, and eggs. So to give our spaghetti just a little bit of a salty taste, we're going to put our salt right in our water, and then we'll have that ready to go. And the next thing, we've got our pans warming up.
Okay.
We're going to take our olive oil.
This is it here?
We're going to put a little bit of olive oil, just a little zigzag.
Okay, that was a cute little zigzag. I don't think you could do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
There you go. Just a couple tablespoons.
And another stupid question, why olive oil?
Olive oil is healthier for you.
Right.
It's very good for your cholesterol. If you want to use butter, you can use butter to saute with.
Okay.
But we're going to use olive oil today.
I saw The Godfather Part 2, so I know how this is made. Olive oil, I know where it comes from.
Yes.
Okay. Is this Corleone olive oil or
yes.
no? Okay, so what's next?
Now we got our olive oil nice and heating up. So
Okay.
what we're going to put in there is our onions. We're going to start cooking
All
up
of them?
onions. All of your whole little
Okay.
bowl of onions right there.
Do I need to mash them up or?
And they're already cut up nice little pieces. And we're going to just saute these till they get a little bit clear.
Nice.
And just to take a couple of minutes, you can see how they're coming translucent as you're cooking them up.
Do you know what I would make now that I'm cooking this, Chris?
What would you make?
I'd make a good housewife.
Now that our onions are a little bit translucent, we're going to go ahead and add our garlic in next.
Garlic.
And the reason why we put our garlic in second is because we don't want to burn our garlic. If we burn garlic, it's going to taste really bitter.
That's
So we
illegal
just-
in 7 states, by the way.
That is true. So now
It
that
does.
we've done that for just a few seconds here,
Yep.
now we can add our beautiful ground beef inside.
Oh, love
and
it.
we're going to get this all nice and golden brown.
Love it, love it, love it. You just put the whole thing in there?
Put the whole thing in there, and you're
Okay.
just going to start kind of getting it all chopped up.
Okay, mine's already kind of chopped up a little bit there.
Yeah.
You can see that.
You can see that.
Fantastic.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up our beautiful sauce.
Okay, so we put this in
And we're
before?
going to put this right at, go ahead, and if
'Cause
your
when-
meat looks like it's pretty much cooking, it's still going to cook a little bit more.
Because when
even
I go to
for tomato
Fazoli's,
sauce.
I get meat. I get sauce after the spaghetti. That's wrong. I should get cooked with it.
Cook with it. We're going to go ahead and put our sauce in here.
Well done.
We could turn down our temperature just a little bit. So we're just going to
Nice.
keep this warm, basically.
I can't get this open. This is not a joke either. You're not opening this. I'm not getting shamed like this. Got it.
All right.
Now pour the whole thing in?
Pour the whole thing in.
Okay.
And then you look at this beautiful meat sauce that we have going on here. Take the wrapper, slide it
pour
out
it
of the
in?
wrapper and pour it right in there.
Okay. It's hanging off there. Did I do something wrong?
Nope, as soon as the bottom part gets a little soft, we're going to push it all into the water. This is a spaghetti pot, so this is like a double boiler, so you can take when it's finished cooking, and we're going to cook it about 8 minutes. We're going to cook it al dente, and al dente actually means to your teeth. That's how the pasta is going to feel to your teeth. We want it a little bit chewy.
How did we Americanize spaghetti?
That I don't know how we Americanized
We
it.
added meat.
This is a beautiful spaghetti pot, and you can just take that straight out of the water and drain it out.
Can I get a beautiful spaghetti pot at Dillard's?
You may get a beautiful spaghetti pot at Dillard's.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's done.
That's done.
And so our next move
goal
is
is to plate it up on our plate. So we're just going to get a little bit of spaghetti. We're going to plate it up on our plate. You want to get fancy?
Yeah.
A little bit twirl.
Oh, nice. Looks like a good toupee.
Now you put as much spaghetti sauce meat as you
Okay.
would like on there.
I'm going to get the Fazoli special. Just like there. And a little bit on the side. Just enough to kind of to tease your palate. Where it's like, give me more. And you're like, hold on now. That's
there
enough.
you go. And if you want to get a little fancier, we have some fresh basil over here.
Oh, not a fan of their albums.
Not a fan of the basils, huh? And voila.
Okay.
Beautiful dinner.
That is a beautiful dinner. Now, do we eat basil?
You may eat basil. It's got packed full of vitamins and minerals that is really good for you. It also helps keep your teeth white and your breath fresh.
Is basil part of the kale family?
Not part of the kale family.
Okay, good. Then I'll
Part
eat
of the
it.
herb family.
Okay, we like the herbs. So that's it.
That's it.
And that took no less than about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We're done.
We're done.
Good to go.
Sit down and eat dinner, and we're ready to go.
You're the best, Chris. Thank you so much for doing that. If we really want to get fancy,
We can make some garlic bread to go with, and if you want to get a little bit more adventurous, we can do side salads too.
Salads. Nobody likes salads.
Nobody likes salads. Just pasta and bread.
That's all carbs these days.
We're just going to carbs.
Okay, there we go. Cooking with Dummies with the Big Dummy. Chris, thank you so much. For information on Black Diamond Culinary at the bottom of your screen right there. All information, the great classes you got here. And you got a wine tasting event.
We have a Wine Wednesday coming up February 9th. French wines and French appetizers.
And you've got a person to play music.
And we have a young lady coming to sing our jazz music here with us. So we're really excited about that.
And that's February the 9th.
February the 9th from 5 to whenever.
5 to 9. Information at the screen, Black Diamond Culinary. Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Hey, back to me. Yeah, thank you, Chris, so much for doing that. Again, I had no idea where to start cooking spaghetti. People are like, what do you mean you don't know? But there's a lot of me out there who do not know what's going on. So thank you, Chris, for doing that. And the intern learned something as well. So we're doing it again next week. We're cooking. Don't laugh. Should I tell them what we're cooking next week or no?
Yeah.
We're cooking this. Okay, we're cooking eggs. Because I cook eggs, when my son says, I'm good, and that dude eats everything, there's a problem. So we're cooking eggs next week with Chris over at Black Diamond Culinary. There's such outstanding people there. All right, we'll take a quick break, come back. Celebrity birthdays on the other side. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Talking Trash, the show that's going to end littering. Brought to you by Nobody Trashes Tennessee. How was that? That fast part, the end felt rushed. I'm going to do it one more time, Claire. Talking Trash, the show that's going to end littering. Brought to you by Nobody Trashes Tennessee. Ooh, how was that? Claire, that sound about right? It felt good to me. She feels me. Nobody trashes Tennessee on my watch.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour. It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
You really good try. There aren't any cops around. I didn't think there were any cops around.
I drink and drive all the time.
Sir, you've been in a serious crash. I need you to hang on, okay? Cover your hands, sir. Where you are right now? Now.
Welcome back into the final segment of Mornings on Main Street. Guys are great against Community 65 Dickerson Pike. No trouble whatsoever. All right, we got just a few moments. Let's wrap this great show up with celebrity birthdays. Intern, are you ready?
Yes, I'm going to break the record.
I don't think so, but here we go. Celebrity birthdays. This is sponsored by
Possibly you.
All right, first up, comedian Tom Smothers.
Let's do 41.
He is 85.
He's 85. That was close. Cut it in half.
Celebrity chef Ina Garten. We just did a chef segment, and I've never heard of this lady, so take a stab at her.
Great hints. Let's do 54 for her.
She is 74. Well done. Oh, model Christy Brinkley.
Model Christy. Oh, she always hits me up. She's 31.
68. But well done. Who'd she used to be married to?
I have no clue.
Billy Joel.
Oh.
Singer Shakira.
Baby.
We're still recovering from her Super Bowl thing 2 years ago.
Like how amazing it was? Her and
Jennifer
J-Lo?
Lopez, yes.
Yes, we are. And she is probably this 18. No, I'm just joking. Let's do 31.
45.
Really?
By the way, we had to accept your 18 answer. The judges did, so be careful about the jokes.
Okay.
Let's go down.
And just don't make them.
Singer Graham Nash of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
Let's say 61.
80. Actor Bo Hopkins. He actually played Buford Pusser, I think, one time in a Walking Tall movie.
Okay. Walking Tall, the one with The Rock, Dwayne?
Yeah, he made it afterwards, though.
Let's say 67.
78. Singer Howard Bellamy of the Bellamy Brothers.
Since they're all old today, we'll go 81.
You're getting it. 76. You didn't get it, but you're getting the deductive reasoning. Bass player for Journey, Ross Valerie.
64.
73. Actor Michael Talbot from Miami Vice. He played Switek in the greatest TV show of all time.
Okay. Let's say 73.
67. You're getting the ballpark. I'm proud of you.
I am. Thank you. I'm in the stadium.
You're well done. Rapper Timo of the Goody Mob.
62.
50. And
cut my legs out from under me there.
That's it. There's a few you could have gotten, but you didn't get them, and so that's what goes on.
It is funny. I've gotten a lot more wrong than I have right.
Yeah,
something to build on there.
It's called life.
Yeah.
But you'll understand there's deductive reasoning, and there's a pattern we do on the show, like the Pac-Man pattern from the 80s. Once you figure it out,
right,
be good to go. But I will not tell you what it is.
I'll Google deductive and get back to you.
Grasshopper. All right, good show, man. Appreciate your time. All right, again, thanks to all of our guests. The intern's going to blast these segments out on our YouTube channel. Just go to Main Street Nashville, click on Mornings on Main Street, and they're all right there for you. Thank you, Max Winitz from Blood Assurance, Jason Michaels, our friend and the magician who blew our mind, and Chef Chris from Black Diamond Culinary for having amazing patience and laughing at my dumb jokes. She is amazing out there. Check them out at blackdiamondculinary.com. We leave you with this every morning. Be nice to people, smile, let people in traffic, open doors. Nobody cares about your CrossFit workout unless you're doing it for charity. And always remember this, nobody ever went broke by giving. We will see you tomorrow.